Welcome to UncleLex.com. Today I want to take a few minutes and talk a little bit about life balance. You know, it never ceases to amaze me when you see these celebrities in the media that seem to have everything. They have fame, they have fortune, they have the looks. Everything is going their way. They're at the top of their game. And yet when you really learn about their lives, they're really a desperate, miserable people. And so many of these people, whether it's musicians, actors, actresses, sports figures, that just absolutely crash and burn. And you kind of have to ask yourself, what is going on here? Now, I would submit to you that the issue is an issue of life balance. Now, I have spent a lot of time over the years reading and studying, looking at other people's lives and actually applying this to my own life. And I've found that we are composed of about 6 core components. Now, a lot of people would like to tell you that, think of these components like pillars that are holding up the roof. And if you want to do that, that's fine. I've always found that it was a little bit, it made more sense to me to think of them as spokes on a wheel. Now, we're all composed of several aspects. There's many facets that make up our lives as people. But I think I've really narrowed it down to what I would call the 6 core components. And to me, those 6 core components are the mental, the physical, the spiritual, the social, career, and finance. So you have the 6 core components of our lives. And everybody's going to be a little bit different. For example, in the social, everybody's going to have different circumstances, whether you're married, not married, do you have children, are your parents still alive, and what's your relationship with them, brothers, sisters, co-workers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But the main category of social is going to be apply to everybody. Now, let's go back to our my original statement about the celebrities, and let's look at these celebrities. What happens to these people? Their career, they're at the top of their game in their career. They have plenty of money coming in, but yet they neglect other parts of their lives. They neglect the social part. They're too focused on the party and not focused on the social part that's important. And you see them not speaking to their parents anymore. They end up in divorce, lose their children, all those types of things. And not just to pick on celebrities. I mean, let's look at some things that are closer to home. Let's take the jock from high school, the guy that was Mr. Everything. He was captain of the basketball team. He had the 6-pack abs, Mr. Popularity and everything. But he neglected to take care of his mental and his career and some other aspects. And so by the time he's in his mid-30s, okay, he's bounced around from minimum wage job to minimum wage job. The girls who used to be the high school cheerleaders, they don't think he's near as attractive anymore. And he's let himself go to pot. And so the other things that he didn't keep up caused him to lose what was important to him in the first place. And now he's his life's in shambles. Now, I mean, and not just to pick on the jock. Let's go look at your brainiac from high school, the kid that was just a pure genius, okay? But yet he neglected the social side. He neglected the physical side. And you see these guys, and their minds are phenomenal, but they didn't maintain their physical fitness. They didn't take care of themselves. By the time they're in their mid-30s, they have so many health issues. That's all they can think about. Or they come up with these genius programs or processes, but because they've never conquered their social awkwardness, they can't sell it and they can't get it out there. And so what good has it done anybody? Not much. So really here, I'm not trying to pick on any group of people. We all have our own weaknesses. And what I'm trying to challenge you to do is to look at that wheel, look at those spokes and say to yourself, what am I missing? Is there a piece in there of my life that's broken, that's not working right? And what can I do to shore that up and to strengthen it? And that's what the real challenge is for all of us. I know I have my weaknesses, and I guarantee you have yours. We all do. So I hope you've learned something from this. If you'd like to comment on this, I'd ask you to go to the Facebook and look up Uncle Lex. Love to hear your comments. Just post them right up on there. Hit a like, and you'll keep up to date with any future video posts or blog posts that I put up in there. Until then, I hope you have a blessed life, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks.